everyone, I'm Anna Chalker and welcome to the Southland Spotlight. Last Saturday, number 13 Central Arkansas clinched at least a share of the title and the Southland's automatic bid into the NCAA Division I football playoffs. This week, number 3 Sam Houston State also can claim a piece of the conference championship if they're able to get a victory at Northwestern State. The Bearcats, who raced to an undefeated record to claim an outright title last year, need a win over Northwestern State this week to finish 6-1 and tie Central Arkansas for the championship this year. A win by the Demons, though, gives UCA an outright championship. Watch Sam Houston State and Northwestern State face off on the Southland Conference Television Network Saturday at 3 p.m. Central.
We have to do the same thing we did last year, but a lot better. I mean, each game we got to take it each week. We got to just keep working hard to get to that one goal. I mean, like I said before, there's nothing we can't do. I mean, our goal right now is to just to win the championship. I mean, we've already been there, so now all we got to do is win it.
The Bearcats are playing an incredibly high level right now. They dominated Southeastern 70-0 last week, the most points the Cats have ever scored in a Southland game. Nicholls State will host Lamar on Saturday. This is just the 5th meeting between the two schools. The Cardinals lead 3-1 after last year's 34-26 win in Thibodaux. Nicholls' only win against Lamar came in 1983 when they won 21-14 at home. Lamar is still in search of their first conference win of the season. Game time is set for 3 p.m. Central. McNeese State steps out of conference action to visit Texas San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. The Cowboys won 24-21 last year in Lake Charles. After a rough patch that saw the Pokes lose 3 out of 4, MSU is looking to finish strong and put themselves in consideration for an at-large playoff berth. The Cowboys will take on the Roadrunners Saturday at 4 p.m. Central. The Southland's night game sees Stephen F. Austin taking on Southeastern Louisiana. SFA has won the last 4 games in the series, including 28-20 last year. Last week, the Lumberjacks bounced back from its second Southland loss of the season with a 42-26 victory over Lamar. The Lions, on the other hand, fell to Sam Houston State. After 3 straight wins to open conference play, SLU is looking to avoid a 3rd straight loss. Kickoff for this game is set for 7 p.m. Central. Big news in Southland soccer. Stephen F. Austin clinched the conference tournament title for the 3rd time, defeating Lamar 2-1 at Cowgirl Field in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now SFA has earned the conference's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, its first trip to the postseason since 2007. In Sunday's championship game, the Lady Jacks jumped out to an early 1-0 lead in the 8th minute of play. Sophomore forward Zuri Prince passed the ball to sophomore forward Chelsea Raymond for the breakaway goal. SFA doubled their lead to 2-0 in the 26th minute of play when Prince scored herself. Lamar fought back in the second half when it cut the SFA lead to 1, but the Cardinals couldn't tie it up as time expired. With her incredible performance, SFA's Zuri Prince earned the tournament MVP.
After we scored the first goal, I had just every feeling in it that I could possibly get. And it just feels great to be here and to win today. And because last year we were here and we knew we were the better team, but we didn't pull it out. And today we knew we were the better team and we also pulled out the win.
The Lady Jacks improved to 17-3-0 on the year and will now face number 12 Texas A&M Friday at 7 p.m. in the first round of the 2012 NCAA Women's Soccer Tournament. The 64-team field was announced on Monday. We're heading into the last week of the season in Southland volleyball. We already know the 8 teams that will play in the conference tournament, but the seeds have yet to be finalized. Northwestern State swept Sam Houston State Tuesday night, and that created some chaos atop the standings. The Bearcats and Central Arkansas Bears are tied for first heading into the weekend, with the Demons just a game back.
Point Demons.
Regardless of where they finish in the regular season, UCA knows it will have home court advantage for next week's tournament. And more good news in Conway, as UCA outside hitter Jessica Hayes was named the Southland Conference Offensive Player of the Week, while Sam Houston State setter Taylor Gray earned Defensive Player of the Week honors. In cross country, McNeese State senior David Rooney and Stephen F. Austin senior Lauren Smith were named the Southland Cross Country Athletes of the Year. At least 6 Southland schools will participate in the NCAA Regionals on Friday in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Oral Roberts' Samantha Watson will travel as an individual to run in the Midwest Regional at Colorado State. And finally, the Southland Conference basketball season tips off this weekend. On the men's side, newcomer Oral Roberts is picked to win the league. The Golden Eagles won the regular season championship in its final Summit season and advanced to the NIT, racking up 27 wins along the way. McNeese State is expected to repeat as women's basketball champions. The Cowgirls returned 6-letter winners and a pair of starters from a team that made its second consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament. MSU won 26 games in both of the past 2 seasons. Stay connected. All year we'll be covering the latest conference news right here on the Southland Digital Network. Get updates everywhere you go by downloading the Southland Conference app for iPhone, Android, and tablet. And Southland fans, don't forget, it's Sam Houston State versus Northwestern State in the Toyota Game of the Week on the Southland Conference Television Network. Kickoff is set for 3 p.m. Central. I'm Hannah Chalker. Thanks for joining me on the Southland Spotlight.